Hello, I'm Darren, I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're doing Aquaman, the free ups and the free downs. This is the new feature I'm going to start doing. I'm just going to do free ups, free downs instead of the review format, just to spice it up a little bit. We do the ups and downs anyway, so let's just call it the ups and the downs, but keep just the free, because I feel every movie has three good and three bad things to talk about. So, Aquaman is directed by James Wan, stars Jason Momoa, Amber Heard and Patrick Wilson, along with Defoe and Kidman. The story follows Arthur as he must go into Atlantis to stop a war after his half-brother, King Orm, wants to take on the land who have been polluting the oceans and destroying the underground city of Atlantis, and there's many, many people. And he must learn his place in Atlantis after being born sort of a half-breed to an Atlantean mother and Queen Atlantia, and a human father in Tom, the lighthouse keeper. So, the free ups. We're going to go simple here. We are going to have to pick Jason Momoa because he does have a lot of fun in this role. You can see him smile, you can see him trying to pull off some laughs. Granted, a few don't work, but in the opening sequence there's a submarine series of stuff that's happening, and he gets shot with like a grenade, and he gets up and he just goes ow, and it's funny. But then there's another couple, he tries to do one-liners, mostly because of Amber Heard's lack of chemistry with him. I feel she doesn't quite get the comedy that we have, unlike when we saw like a Hemsworth do it with Thor. It worked a lot more because the people understood where the humour was coming from. My second pick is going to be the Sicily fight. Wow, I never thought I couldn't say a city. But for me, this was a location we haven't really ever seen a fight that I know of. I feel the way this was actually shot is very clever, because we have two separate fights at times, and we can watch a bit of this and then it's just go a camera over a wall or through a window or something, and it's very good shooting for an action movie that's got a lot of pace going on, a lot of action and a lot of explosions. I really enjoyed this one. And the ability to sort of show, because this movie is set post Justice League, we kind of know Aquaman's here now, he's the hero people talk about. The ability to show his chapters, but then flashback to show how Arthur had to learn different things, either the family dynamic at the beginning, being the oceanarium scene which you've seen in the trailers, along with a few training sequences, and they blend really well to a moment in the movie. I think that's really good storytelling ability. So there's the free ups, the free downs. Well, this is more disappointing ones I'm going to have to pick out here. Red Mantle is in this movie. Yeah, he's like a Power Rangers villain. I'm not going to lie. The costume felt like a Power Rangers movie. The fight it was involved in felt like a Power Rangers scene. Even the end of the fight was like, yeah, that's Power Rangers. And while it's cheesy and fun, it was quite comical compared to what Patrick Wilson's character was bringing to this movie. So if you are looking for something serious, this is going to be a big down for you. While this movie does seem to pull off all of the special effects, well, most of the special effects really well, there is a scene in the desert. You watch it, you understand why they're there. But I felt horrendous green screen feeling, and I just didn't like it. I'm very disappointed in what we saw in that scene. And the final one is, I feel this is kind of an overly safe origin story. This follows the basic of needing to become the leader that we know he could be, and he's going to have to do it to save the world. There isn't as much of a threat. I know it's hard to call it an origin scene because of DC's weird way of doing the origin in an accomplished movie, like an assembled movie. Like we had Wonder Woman do Batman vs Superman. Now we had Aquaman appear in Justice League. Now he's got his own story, his own battle, and it's against his own people rather than a big glorious villain that's going to kill millions and millions, even though that would be his plan, but from outside of the norm, if that makes sense. So yeah, they're going to be my 3 ups and downs. Let me know what you'd like to post, or at least about this movie. I'm going to still give a rating for these movies. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. As I say, I did think it was a lot of fun. I could have fun with certain movies, and this is definitely one of them. So let me know what you rate this movie, and until next time, I'm going to bring you some more ups and some more downs.